So let's go on page number 88. So there's a match the following section A. Match these expressions with the meanings as used in the text. One has been done for you. So please do it yourself. You can refer to dictionaries, or you can uh, refer to a thesaurus. Then section B is we have the question answers. Why was Chandrayaan 1 conceptualized? What was the reason why India took such a big step to spend more than 400 crores on a project which took a couple of years? Why? So the reason why is that, and it was not easy. It was one of the, as the author said, it was one of the most exhaustive missions that that they could possibly think of, because it was an independent mission. Was because India saw that this mission as a unique response to the global challenge. We just cannot blindfold ourselves and say that yes, we can't afford it. But the time has come. India did realize that the time has come to take responsibility individually, and be part of the team where every country is trying to do their bit to understand and contribute in the field of space research. So you can write that in 50 words. Identify three things that Chandrayaan 1 was supposed to do. Chandrayaan 1, what was its job? This is in the second paragraph of page number 87. It says that the Chandrayaan 1 was supposed to map the lunar topography and conduct spectroscopic studies from a distance of 100 kilometers from the moon's surface by placing a remote sensing satellite in the polar orbit, and at the same time a tiny free falling rocket detaching itself from the satellite was to hit the moon's surface at a high speed and throw up lunar dust, which would be instantly analyzed and its chemical composition beamed back to the orbiting satellite. So this is just, I'm reading out so that you can understand what you have to write. Um, this it will be in 50 words. Was Chandrayaan 1 carrying material from other countries? Yes, Chandrayaan 1 was carrying material from other countries. Chandrayaan 1 was carrying payloads from other countries such as NASA, United States, Bulgaria, and so you have to mention that. And why? Because in the past India has always been has always taken part in international collaboration, and other countries have always helped India to take India's her payload on their space missions for research programs. And today, when India was launching its first space research mission for the first time independently, India did invite other countries to send their payloads. So this is a collaborative, I should say, mission. So you have to write that in 50 words. What were the plans that the writers talk about when they say Chandrayaan 1 paved the way for India's future plan? So this is in second, third, fourth paragraph of page number 87. Chandrayaan 1 paved the way for India's future plans like a soft rover landing on the moon, a manned mission in space, these are the things that Chandrayaan 1 was planning to do in the future. What are the future plans basically? So they really wanted to step on the moon, they wanted to experiment and see if there's any possibility of survival on the moon, and then at the same time they wanted to study Mars after that. So these were some of the plans that Chandrayaan 1 was supposed to do. So you can write that in 60 words. In what way was Chandrayaan 1 important for India? Chandrayaan 1 was one of the first, I should say, uh, mm, uh, in fact, it was the first project which was taken by India independently. and in the field of space research. And as the chairman of ISRO says that it is not whether we can afford to go to the moon, it is whether we can afford to ignore it. I think India did realize that now it is high time that we just cannot keep quiet and ignore these kind of things. There is a point where we have to take responsibility and stand, and make sure to contribute in the field of research. And you can write that in 50 words, let's say 40 words. Why is it important for Chandrayaan 1 to carry and place the tricolor? One of the future plans, which is in the last paragraph, is that more than value of the chemical data, all the experiments that what that Chandrayaan 1 was supposed to take and then come back with a result. More than that, what was it supposed to do is that it has supposed to ensure that India's tricolor, which is carried, be placed for eternity on lunar soil till this universe exists. It was supposed to place its tricolor, because other countries like Russia and America, they have already placed their flags on the moon. This would make India one of the most few countries. Japan is planning to do so. Then then this is, I think this will give you an idea that yes, we are walking neck to neck with developed countries in the field of space research. So this was just to claim, as in yes, we were also there. India was also, did send an independent space mission, and acclaim that the tricolor indicates that this mission was from India. So you can write that. You can add the last part also, that in case if there is a moment where there's a point in time where every country is trying to claim a portion on the moon, I think India can also claim, because it has its striker on the moon. 50 words. And the Indian tricolor would be a reminder of that claim. Which claim is being talked about? So you can just repeat the same thing in the last lines, that if the day comes when some part of the moon, is to be shared among the nations, India can also claim to take, because of the Indian tricolor which was placed on the moon. Was the chairman of ISRO concerned about the huge expense to be incurred by Chandrayaan 1? Yes, of course. This, we are not talking about thousands or lakhs or crores only. We are talking about an estimated budget of more than 400 Indian rupees crores. And if you go to the second paragraph, it says that the moon probe was expected to last, because this research was supposed to last for more than 2 years. So and naturally, when you're doing a research on such an extended level, and the duration is so long, the expense is bound to be high. A longer lifespan than most other missions. The reason was because they wanted that the lifespan of Chandrayaan to scale more than other space missions. So that is why they spent more than 400 crores. Was an unmanned orbiter or lunar satellite. You know, so that is why this became more expensive. Deliberately, yes, they had to shell a lot of money. So you can write all this in 60 words here. So let's just finish these question answers, and then you have some exercises. I'll take it in the next video when I see you guys next time. So try to submit these question answers. Whatever the projects that I gave you yesterday was something that was quite extensive. So I think I have given you quite a bit of time for that. But this, we just have 8 short questions. Let's say today is 9, so I want this homework to be submitted by 13th of June. So submit it and upload it on Google Classroom. See you guys.